Good morning and welcome back to Every Day with me, Nick. Again, I apologise for the wind noise. I really need to figure out if we can get a windsock for this GoPro, and then at least we might mitigate some of these wind noises. Seems like we're just in a windy area all the time. So what am I doing today is I just want to show you the process of what I have to go through with my logs to get them to size on the mill, milled down, etc, etc. Probably going to be a bit more of a time-lapsey video combination, but yeah, so I'm going to try and show you guys just, you know, the process of what I go through. So tools we're going to be using today are the Hulls Former G660, which is the Still MS660 knockoff. Hell of a saw, rather heavy, so I ain't keeping it up too long. So we're using that to cut the logs. We've got our bent cant hook that I need to make a new one of. So that's going to be in the works at some point. Tape measure, camera, tripod, battery pack that's over there, tractor, sawmill, which is all over in that direction. Oh, and an Isaac as well. We need an Isaac. You gonna wave? Nah, he's gonna be shy. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, we're cutting 6-foot boards today, so I'm going to cut from this end, but this is an awful log, this bottom one. It's proper curved up, so it's going to be some weird characteristics, I think, in this log. It's going to have a bit of stress in it, but we're going to cut it anyway because it needs to be cut. But yeah, we're just going to roll it forward, mark it up, mark it up at 6 foot. I've been doing them at 6 foot instead of 1800. There is a difference. There's like there's like 30 mil. So like in old money, if I went to 1800 millimeters, there's an inch difference to 6 foot. So, but the way the new stuff goes nowadays, it's all 1800. So anyway, let's just get this rolled forward a bit. What are you doing up there? Put you onto a wider angle, and you can see Isaac over there. He's playing around on them. Most of these logs are tightly packed. I'm not too worried. Is that right, Isaac? Yeah. Right, we're gonna start the chainsaw up. It'll be noisy. You ready? Well, that wasn't quite the smoothness that I've generally done in the past. Not, was it, Isaac? But we got there, and it's because, yeah, I don't have any wedges either, so I just use a bit of arc generally. Anyway, next step, tractor, pick them up, put them on the log deck. Right, so now I have devised the most simplistic, minimalistic, cost-effective, anything else that's got even at the end of it, and this is my log deck. It's 4x4 posts put in the ground, just some 7x2.5 roofing joists going across them. It's not staying like that, but I will get to putting 4x4s on top of 4x4s. Then I've attached this crossbar here, which then I just simply do that. Really is as simple as that. Just like that. So generally I can have a problem with the log going too far that way. I am going to address that in the future, but currently, touch wood, I've never had that happen yet, so don't wish it upon me. Basically we get the log squared up on the deck. It does roll nice and freely on the deck. Well, it slides, should I say, slides nice and free. So I'm always going to stay, well, I say I'm always going to stay. I'll stay on this side of the log, but I have been on that side before. You've probably seen that in other videos. And basically we just roll the log on, just nice and gently, just enough to get a log backrest up. Now that the log's on the mill, just get rid of them 4x4 runners. Now I could use my Cantuck, I should use my Cantuck, but because the beds are wet, the supports are whatever you want to call them, the log's rolling quite nice, so it's not going anywhere yet. I'll just go get my Cantuck. Hey Isaac, no. Isaac, put it back please, thank you. We're going to move it in a second. Put it back to where it should be. Good lad. Don't know if you can see what he's doing there, but he's figured out how to undo the stop and roll the mill forward, which is all good when it's off, but when it's on, yeah. But we generally don't leave it there for him to play with. Right, so I'm just looking at this. Oh, what thank you. Don't need you doing that, thank you. Bob's, yeah, Bob. Yeah. So I'm just looking at this log to see what it needs to be done with. So I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to get it back into against the backstop there and just mill this one, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to mill that like it is. Mill it, flip it, mill it, mill it, mill it, mill it, mill it, mill it. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. So now we've got that. Do you want to put your glove back on? So I've just raised the head up just so it's nicer to work a bit higher up than on the ground. Just going to tension the blade. I cleaned it all out last time, so I know it's all right inside. Going to get there, probably about there. So now we do 5 turns, and I keep this one as my datum set, shall we say. So that all the way around 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now what I found with this mill is, it's alright, excellent mill, but always be careful where you have your blade guide. Isaac, no. Your blade guide handle out. Isaac. Because when you turn this, you could create a trapping point. So just bear that in mind. Isaac, please stop. So what am I going to do? I should check to see if it's tracking okay, but I used this blade last time. Yes, I should check it, but I don't. I checked the oil earlier with Isaac, we're off camera, so check the oil, make sure it's at level, and yeah, so that's that. Right, so we've got the mill, we've got the blade tensioned, we've got the mill sort of up to where we want it. It does need to come up a little bit more. We could do with debarking the log a little bit with the log wizard that I was kindly gifted from Andy Dudley. Thank you, Andy. So what we're just going to do now is I've got two log dogs here. I've got the cam style quick lock ones. Isaac, please stop. But that only goes so far. It's not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own. I'm going to make my own that I can put on like what this one does. This is like on a bit of box section, but I don't know, I might make it a different way. Put it on a box section and then it can go up and clamp down to where I want it. Isaac, please stop. So that's what we've got to work with. I'm just going to give this a quick nip up with the screw type one, and that's it. That's it held in place. So we're going to be taking off like a skim, well, slab off the top, get it down to whatever. Then I think we'll take 20mm down off it. Oh, Isaac, please stop. Yeah. My kid thinks it's ideal to sweep muddy puddles. Thank you, Isaac. That's not what that's for, but okay. Kids be kids. So I'm gonna go get the log wizard. We're just gonna get some of this bark off just to prolong this life of this blade. However, it has done 2 logs so far, so it's probably near its limit. So I'll go get that. So yeah, as previously mentioned in other videos and just now, we're going to debark this log and we're going to use the log wizard. The log wizard. I am the log wizard. Like I say, this was kindly given to us by Andy over at Global Recycling Solutions. He is the UK's dealer for Norwood and Frontier Sawmills, but they've got plenty of other stuff going on as well with recycling solutions. Global. Yeah. So sorry, Devon, Sean and Joe, we're using the battery power one. Suck it. What's up? Right, I'll move it in a second. I'll just do this. So yeah, just quick and easy. Let's turn it on. Let's get this debarked. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I mean, the battery chainsaw is good, but they run out. So yes, 2-stroke chainsaw would be nice, but Just trying to be a bit kinder to the ears, that's all. So, now we've got that done, let's get the mill started and show you what we do thereafter. Right, we're about ready to go now. So, as asked by Sean and Devon, I think the other night, what's the bucket for on the exit side of the mill? It's to catch the sawdust, and it's to catch the sawdust from going absolutely everywhere that way. So, just keeps it a bit more local. It means that I can just get rid of it easier without having to scrape it up off the floor. So, right, let's get this machine going. I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be a problem child. No, that's not Isaac either. I feel like this log's going to be a bit problematic. But needless to say, we've got this is what you call, once you've took a slab off and it's still got bark around it, it's called a flitch. So we've got a flitch here, and I'm just going to set this to the side, and we'll process this later once we've got some more flitches to go. So we've got the log with a square top on it now. There's a couple of little dipping and dive, well, not dips. That cut wasn't too bad actually. That was pretty flat. But the log comes in here, so that's going to obviously affect some of the sizing. I kind of like to go across with my tape measure and see what I can get out of it in different places. This one, get a good bit out of it. So what we'll do is we'll take turn this around now. We'll get the mill back at the other end. One other thing that I forgot to say, that the log is a little bit too far this way. There's too much overhang, which can cause the end of the cut to dip down. I'm going to get it flat and try and push it a bit more. All you hydraulic mill owners, don't envy it. I think this is far better. You get to feel the log, feel the log. Fine. Jerry Bigelow did a good upgrade to his backstops. He put bearings on them. I'd like to do that myself. Whoa. Heavy, heavy. That's it. So we're just going to take a couple of cuts off here. We'll just clear this bark off as well. I have a feeling we'll need to go get the other battery soon. Yeah, I should do. Right, what I'm going to do now, you've seen one process, I'm going to do it 3 or 4 more times. 3 more times at least, sorry. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to put you on time lapse so you can see the operation. So let's get going. Right, so we're going to change the blade on this because it's dull, and I've cut a few logs with it, so telltale sign was there to change it, so let's get it changed. Right guys, we'll set you up. You don't need them. Well, we'll set you up, show Laura running the mill. Alright then guys, that's it. That log done with the help of my glamorous assistant stroke partner, Laura. How did you find that, Laura?
Yeah, it's alright.
It was alright, easy enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what did we get out of it? So we've got a stack here. This is going to go through table saw. Now, some people might think, well, why don't you put it through the mill? Simply because sometimes I'm getting wavy cuts when I'm cutting them in half, and they're chattering like when they're all stacked up. They're chattering a bit. So put them through table saw and I get a better finish anyway. Get a straighter cut. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we've got 21 boards. We've got 42 6-inch boards out of that. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. 42 boards. So we've got another log there ready to come on, but the issue we're having now is our blade. I mean, that's new, it'll go through it. It's slowing down a bit now, so but yeah, we're out of blades once we've used this blade, like, so. Oh, got a kid crying. So yeah, we're gonna get this last one loaded on and do that, but I ain't gonna bore you with that one. We'll keep that one off camera. It's no need. So yeah, so that's that. Thank you very much for watching. That's just the process that I do regarding the you know, getting a log prepped, getting it on the mill, blah blah blah. So that's how we do it. So until next time guys, thank you very much to everybody who watches, who likes and subscribed, and who is subscribing. We're nearly there now. We're less than 150 left to go to 1,000, so that's the next milestone. So yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see all you all next time.